Hello there, my Battlefield friends and fans. Welcome back to Battlefield 1. Today we're going to unlock the CARCANO M91 carbine for the Scout class. That's one of the new weapons that came out with the Turning Tides DLC about a week ago. So what do we need to do in order to unlock this gun? Well, first we need to perform 25 kills with the Gewehr M95 carbine, and secondly we need to destroy 5 explosives, but not necessarily in that order, of course. And to make this a bit more challenging, let's do this in hardcore mode. Well, actually I didn't plan that, I just happened to end up in a hardcore match. And that actually brings me to another subject which I want to include in this video because we have time to talk about it. So I don't know if this is new or if this always been there and it just never happened to me. But basically when you go into the server browser, which is what I usually use 95% of the time, and you select the match and you actually have everything set to, you know, which maps you want and all that stuff, and you say friendly fire off clearly, then you get a selection of matches. And for some reason lately I've noticed there are so-called custom matches among the regular matches, and the only way you can see that is by the word custom in yellow, which doesn't always stand out to me when I'm sometimes just eager to get into a match and I just basically look at the player count more than anything else, and what kind of map, of course. And there I go, I end up in a hardcore match and it's really not what I wanted. And then in order to get out, you get punished. So it takes a lot of times, and that has been going on since ever the game has come out, and they haven't really fixed that yet, and I don't know why, and that may just be an Xbox issue. But you get out of this match, and even if you wait until the end of the match, you get out, and then you sit there with an idling icon and the black screen often, or it just kind of says exiting the match or quitting the match. And you sit there for like 10 minutes just to get out, and then you're finally out. You select another match, this time not a hardcore, you make sure it's not a hardcore match, and you try to get back into a regular match. And then it loads, it takes another 10 to 15 minutes to get into a new match. So you basically are punished with about half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour waiting time just to switch matches. And that doesn't happen every day, and it doesn't happen every time, but it has happened to me more frequently lately, and it is super annoying. Well, enough of the ranting. Other than that, the game is really great and a lot of fun, so let's focus on that. So in hardcore, the problem is that you don't always know if you got the kill, especially if the person is super far away, especially when you play as a scout. And the problem here is that you always have to confirm with looking at the scoreboard to kind of make sure you got the kill. And the other thing is, it is very easy to get, you know, shoot a friendly, because you can really not tell the difference between a friendly and the enemy. And, you know, people always say that's super realistic. But that's not quite true, because in war the enemy is usually in front of you and not behind you. And also, you can really tell by the uniforms, and here it seems like everyone kind of looks the same. There's so many different uniforms, you can really not tell, so that makes it kind of challenging. Look at that, we just finally unlocked the CARCANO, playing only hardcore, and now we can finally look at this new gun. Let's go and equip it, see what it's all about. Alright, just looks like any other old rifle, but it doesn't matter what it looks like. Oh, maybe let's see if we can have some visuals for it. Oh wow, look at that, look at this camo. Wow, or skin, like some people call it. Skin is the new word, camo is the old word. Alright, I really love this. This looks beautiful. Wow. Yeah, definitely have to run with that. Look at how beautiful it looks. I actually didn't play the other match because people backed out and, you know, nobody was left. So I went back into a regular match, no hardcore this time, and here we are, back at Monte Grappa and with a new gun, and so far so good. It does really, really well out of the hip, as you can see. It's a very powerful weapon, but what I soon realized is that the iron sights on this gun is so tiny, and while it seems easy when people are right in front of you, it becomes a little harder when they're farther away. As you can see, it's very hard to make a decision, a quick decision, to be on point with this really, really small iron sights that kind of just melts into the background, as you could see right there. And that's probably why I will go back to my favorite scout gun, which is the SMLE Carbine. But this gun is definitely fun to use. If you're super accurate in your shots, then you probably will really love this gun. It's a fun gun to use, and it was fun to unlock. So a little bit of the history on this gun. This actually is an Italian rifle that was used in World War I and World War II and in the Winter War by Finland. And it actually replaced the Vetterli Vitali, which is another rifle that you can unlock in this game. It was also used in Syria, Libya, Tunisia and Algeria during various post-war conflicts in those countries. Definitely a very popular gun, it seems. So this is the end of this video. I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And I hope I see you next time when we unlock a new gun or talk about something else. Take care, happy gaming, bye bye!